Hello, I'm Indy Rashid. Coming up on today's show, we're looking at a Salford's mum's story on how a suspected insect bite changed her life.
I'm Jordan Davis, giving you the latest from the local sporting world.
I'm Abigail Withy, and from fizzy drinks to chocolate, we'll be discussing Lent. Good afternoon and welcome to Quays Friday First, the programme that brings you the roundup of the week from Quays.
And don't forget to stay tuned after the show for our Quays Oscars special. First today, are insect bites as innocent as you think? Gail Kirkham, a mum from Salford, is fighting back alongside fundraisers after she discovered her suspected insect bite turned out to be breast cancer. Here is Carly with the story.
Kirkham thought was just an innocent insect bite turned out to be a deadly tumour which could have cost her her life. Gail was diagnosed with cancer in September 2013, but since last month she was told she was cancer-free and is forever thankful for the support from her family, friends and the team at the One Stop Breast Clinic at Salford Royal.
They tell you you've got cancer. My husband was absolutely phenomenal. He just kept in control as much as say, we're going to get through this. Went to pieces a bit and then I walk out and then Kath's there and she picks you back up and she explains everything to you and she says it's a journey.
The Salford mother of three is now on a mission to raise awareness of the symptoms of breast cancer. And this Valentine's Day, she hosted a 50 Shades of Pink fundraising event, which followed a masquerade theme. Even during her most traumatic times with the cancer, Gail has organised fundraising events throughout the year, with this 50 Shades of Pink event being organised since January 2014. Time to get my mask on. The event was a huge success and featured a jazz band, a raffle, and Coronation Street's Kim Marsh's dress was even up for bids. £2,000 was raised on the night, and with money still coming in, Gail is hoping to reach a much higher total in support of the One Stop Breast Clinic at Salford Royal, and to help fundraise for a help desk.
Whatever changes have happened in the breasts for that person, they will have that fear, is this cancer? When people come to the breast clinic, we need to try and relieve that anxiety. We try to act as normally as we can. We try to make sure that our communication with the patient is spot on and that they know exactly what we're doing and get them the results as quickly as we can.
Having battled through her cancer, she's now making the most of every day and is already planning her next fundraising event this summer.
You learn to live every day to its full. And that's all I can say. Just do it and enjoy it because life's worth living. Sometimes it takes a kick up the backside to realise how much it's worth living.
Carly Foster, Quays TV News, Salford.
So, Jordan, you were at FC United on Tuesday night?
Yes, I was, that's right, Abby. FC United of Manchester hosted fellow title chasers Ashton United on Tuesday in a game that had been billed as the most important game of the season. Here is Ben Hobson with more.
The game got off to a very cagey start with FC not creating much at all. It wasn't until the second half that FC really took control of the game. Yes! Tommy Greaves flicking in, flowing Ashworth's header forward, a crucial first goal for the home side. The second came only minutes later when Linfield's header found Greaves once again. Through on goal, it looked easier to square to Shelton Payne to tap in, but he continued and finished past the Ashton keeper with the outside of his boot.
Yes! Second goal and Tommy Greaves again. Well, Shelton Payne was yelling.
2-0 to FC, and Ashton United was stunned. It wasn't until the final minute that the game was rounded off. Greg Daniels started the move and laid off the ever-reliant Liam Brownhill, who curled over the helpless Phillips in goal. The win put United up to second in the league with 7 games in hand over league leaders Skelmersdale.
Now, with it being Pancake Day on Tuesday, we thought it would be a good idea to discuss the relevance of Lent.
But before we do this, let's see if this will help us out.
Fizzy drinks. We're all aware that these sugary beverages aren't good for us. Just how much do we know about their health risks involved? The Give Up Loving Pop campaign, or GULP, is running roadshows around the North West to educate the public in the dangers involved in too much fizz.
We have 40% of 10 and 11-year-olds overweight and obese in the Northwest, or at least in Manchester, 39% in Liverpool. One of the contributory factors, not the only one obviously, is the amount of sugary drinks that people are having, and more awareness of that would really help.
There are also worries about the long-term risks.
There are concerns about association with heart disease, diabetes and some kinds of cancer as well.
The health risks behind fizzy drinks are well publicised, but the figures are still surprising. One 500ml bottle of cola can contain up to 7 teaspoons of sugar, whilst one can of energy drink can contain up to 11.5. With fresh orange juice containing up to 7, is there a healthy alternative?
People do ask about low sugar drinks, and that is an improvement certainly. So if you're going to make a change, that's a step in the right direction. But water, low-fat milk would be better from my side.
Dole are handing out water bottles to encourage people to choose water over fizz. But they may still have some way to go to prevent Britain's sweet tooth from having a bitter ending. Lewis Smith, Quays TV News.
With this in mind, we have been set a challenge from the rest of the Friday First team.
American entrepreneur Basil Reish has created the campaign #Muslims for Lent. He was inspired by non-Muslim students who took part of the Muslim Students Association's Ramadan Fastathon at his former college.
So, guys, are you ready for your challenge?
Guess
Ready?
so.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Okay, presenters, your challenge is to give up some of your favourite foods over the next 40 days.
Okay.
So, Abby, your
Yeah.
challenge is to give up, I don't know how you do with this one, cheese.
Cheese?
No,
In all formats.
So you're a big lover of cheese, Abby?
it's my favourite food.
Oh, you'll be
Well,
all right. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
40 days without that. Inzi, you're going to see if you can survive without toast.
Toast. I love toast, and every morning
You are
I
a
get up
toast
and
fan.
a couple of pieces of toast that's my breakfast
But
really.
just like bagels and rolls.
Yeah,
Toast.
Can I
out.
have bagels and rolls? Can we check? Can we check with the team?
It's not specified, but I can tell you that I'm going to be giving up fair trade chocolate. Now that's because I only eat fair trade chocolate rather than just
you're
giving
eating
that
unfairly
up.
traded
I'm going
chocolate.
to have to eat unfairly traded chocolate.
Why is it that you only eat fair trade chocolate?
Because I am a fair individual.
Oh,
So,
No.
overall, 40 days. Thoughts?
I gave up chocolate when I was like 8. This was not good because I got so far, and 2 days before the end, I found myself, I was in my grandma's kitchen, I realised I was eating a Magnum.
I think I'm going to
Obviously
be
that's
all right
chocolate.
without a bit of toast.
And was it upsetting for you? So close to
I
the
was
end?
distressed. I was very distraught. Lent is not a good time for me.
Or toast. I might just eat toast around you now.
Yeah,
Just
and
sort of,
I'll eat the
do
fair
you
trade
want
chocolate.
And you can do that.
There we go.
are.
Got it. And a
that'll-
bit of cheese on the
and we'll
side.
just
Well, I can't
order
have pizza or anything
Pizza
now.
after the show, Inns?
Let's do it. Go for a bit of pizza after the show.
There you go. Right, well that's that then.
Now it's time to pass you on to Rachel Williams, talking to Luke Wahl, lead singer of upcoming band Distortion Mirrors.
Is Luke Wahl, and I'm the lead singer, songwriter, keyboardist for Leeds-based band Distortion Mirrors, originally from Los Angeles.
Right. So how did you get to go from Los Angeles to Leeds?
Well, basically, the true story, I married a Yorkshire girl, and I decided that the hectic lifestyle of Los Angeles was best in the backdrop. And pretty much Leeds and its surrounding area has just been really, really relaxed. And it's just a peaceable, enriching climate for artistic growth. And I sound like the spokesperson for the Yorkshire area. But
So tell us a bit about the band and who they are now and what you get up to, basically.
Sure. Basically, we're a 4-piece. There's 2 Wills in the band, Will Stock and Will Sensical, and there is a drummer named Jake Fireman. That is his real name. They're a great lot, and they're all basically from mostly the surrounding area, maybe Newcastle, Harrogate, the upper area, and we rehearse in Leeds, and we consider ourselves a Leeds-based band, but certainly we have roots, me particularly, in America.
And what's your music like? Who influences you? What inspired you to become a singer?
Well, key influences for me, sonically, thematically, musically, first and foremost would be Smashing Pumpkins, my favorite band. And I would say it runs the gamut from 90s alt rock, maybe some early Weezer. I like the Stone Roses, Radiohead, John Leckie productions. I like Depeche Mode, 80s fix. And I like Neil Young and the Beatles.
Very good. And you're coming to Manchester next week, so tell us a bit about that and what you're doing here.
Well, we are going to be playing Manchester Academy on the 28th of February. 7:30 doors open, £6 a ticket. Not a bad price for a head. And we're very, very excited. This is the beginning phase of our Silver Age UK 2015 tour, with plans to go forward to America in the fall.
That's amazing news. I think that's all we've got time for. So thank you very much, Luke. So that is Distortion Mirrors. They are coming to Manchester Academy on the 28th of February. Don't miss them.
Great hat, Luke.
Was it really?
It looked great. Anyway, here is Ollie with your Friday first weekend forecast.
Hello and welcome to a bitterly wet and cold Friday morning for your Quays weekend weather forecast. Fortunately, the weather does look set to improve tomorrow with sun expected throughout the day. However, the big concern is going to be wind, as it will reach 25 to 30 miles an hour. Temperatures look set to remain around the 5 to 6 degree mark throughout the day. However, the big concern is going to be wind chill because of the wind, so it's going to feel brutally cold out there, so wrap up warm. Sunday does not look like it's going to be a pleasant day, with rain expected throughout it. Also, if you're on high ground, be aware of possible snow in your area, as it is expected, as temperatures in the morning are set to be around the 1 degree mark. Fortunately, they are going to slowly build throughout the day, reaching a week high of 8 degrees come the evening. That's been me, Oliver Mackenzie, with the weather. Back to the studio.
That's all we have time for today. Now to play us out is Friday First's very own Harry Hemingway with his track Always Be Around. Let us know what you think of Harry's song on our Facebook page and tweet us at Friday Quays. We'll also be letting you know how we're getting on with our Lent challenge. Not very well.
Don't forget to join us at the same time next week, and stay right here to watch our very exciting Oscar special after Harry's performance. Goodbye.
Strangers living different lives. I was singing in the bar with my broken guitar. Think you're finishing 9 to 5. Can you see me? Can you see me? Looking across the room. You're looking nervous, not gonna hurt you. Just you don't know that I'm into you. You flick your hair across your shoulders, and suddenly the room feels colder. And I tell you, it's you and me, forever together, whatever the weather, so let it pour down. And I'll always be around. It's you and me, so stay with me, please, if we ever fall down. Cause you'll always, always, always be around. Now we're walking, toes are in the sand. You used to be a dreamer with your head in the cloud, but now you're making plans. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I whisper in your ear, girl, I gotta tell you, need to tell you, you washed away my fears. Oh, you flick your hair across your shoulders, I kiss your neck and your skin feels colder. And I tell you, it's you and me, forever together, whatever the weather, so let it pour down. I'll always be around. It's you and me, so stay with me, please, if we ever fall down. Just say you'll always, always, always. I need your love, I need it now. Cause you turn my whole world upside down. It's you and me, forever together, whatever the weather, so let it pour down. And I'll always be around. It's you and me, so stay with me, please, if we ever fall down. Just say you'll always, always, always be around. Just say you'll always be around. Just say you'll always, always, always be around.